Ooh, that was a good one. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mindset Matters. We are back with another quote of the week, and a few things have changed, okay? Last week, I brought back the quote of the week, wanting it to be kind of a short and sweet mini podcast episode. And what we did, if you didn't watch it, is I picked a random number from a random number generator, and it told me which quote to pick. And I just read it and then talked about it. Now, I like this style, and I do want these episodes to be a little less structured. However, after recording that episode, later in that day, I thought of like 3 more things I would have wanted to say. And so I think doing it completely on the fly was maybe not the best choice. You guys can also let me know. Do you want me to do this kind of structure where it's not structured and I just talk and it's kind of my 2 cents? Also, what I like about that is, these episodes definitely leave room for your interpretation. Like, what did I miss? Today when we talk about it, what did I miss? What other ways could you look at this quote, and how does it relate to your life? I'd love to hear. So please let me know in the comments as well. And another thing that's different is we got the trusty couch back here. So I had been filming for a while by my desk. And what was happening, there was this buzzing sound in my microphone. If I tried to record a little bit louder, there was a really loud buzz, and I was like, I swear this wasn't here before. Like, did something get damaged? Anyways, upon research and talking to my dad, who is a sound engineer, so he knows what's up in terms of quality sound, we figured out that possibly the mic was picking up some sort of frequency happening over there. I don't know. I could not explain it. Anyways, so we decided that we're back by the couch, which honestly is a very cute and cozy spot. And yeah, that's my update. So let's get into the quote of the week today. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Victoria. Welcome to Mindset Matters, the podcast where we choose to live with purpose, grow with intention, and just live our best lives. So if that sounds good to you, don't forget to subscribe, comment, introduce yourself, let me know what I missed in this video, and let's get right to it. So the random number generator today gave me number 359. Ooh. Sorry, it's kind of far away. I can't really read it very well. Let me scooch on closer. Okay. When we realize we only have 86,400 seconds each day, and when they're gone, it makes us more conscious of the value of time. Time, the concept of time. Time is interesting to me because we all hear, oh, time flies. I always think how fast time's going. How is it already May? How is it already June? Whatever. And yet, something I found last year was that even though time flies, if you fill your time with a lot of things that you love, not even a lot of things, but if you fill your time with things you love, then looking back, it always feels well spent. And that's something I really realized this past year. So recently I had my birthday about a month ago, I guess, earlier in April. I had my birthday and I decided to make a reel on Instagram about year 28 and how it went. And when I was looking back on videos and footage to, put together this reel, I was like, wow, I did a lot this year. And I felt really proud of myself. And part of the thing I said in the reel was, even though we always express how time flies, it never ceases to amaze me how much we can actually do in a year and how much actually happens. And at the time, I just thought, wow, when you look back, you can see how much you've done. But I think one thing that was different for me last year is that I really did a lot of things. And I pushed myself to do a lot of things, a lot more than I had done in previous years. And I don't want the point to be that you need to be doing more, but I think it's important to create space for things that you love and things that make you feel brand new again, right? Whether that's trying a new thing you've been wanting to try, or going to a new place, or just switching up your routine even. Because, at the end of the day, we do have limited time, and every day passes, that's a day you'll never get back, right? And not to be morbid, but we're all kind of slowly just making our way to the finish line of our lives. And I want to be at the finish line and be able to look back and think, I spent it well. Whenever that time comes, I spent it well, and I'm proud of the person that I am. And I think when we realize just how valuable time is, it makes us want to spend it wisely and enjoy our lives and really spend time with the people we love. And not to take it for granted, right? I think it can take big, scary, tragic things to happen in life for certain people to kind of wake up and realize, like, oh my goodness, things need to change. But I don't think we need to wait for those moments. I think we can really choose to look at life from a lens of gratitude, saying, you know what, this is my time and I'm limited in this time and I better take advantage, right? And everyone can take advantage of time in different ways, but kind of more on that concept of the more you do, the more you have to look back on. I was talking to my friend recently, and she said she had listened to a podcast that was saying that the more you do in a given time frame, let's say a year, okay? You're looking back on your year. If every day of that year you spent it doing the same thing, as you get older and further away, you'll look back and be like, what was 28 like? And think about how sometimes time kind of blurs and we kind of forget specific events, or we forget exactly when things happened, or things seem super blended together. And I think, and what this podcast was saying, I don't know what it is, to be honest. We just talked about it, so sorry I don't have the reference. But what it was saying, it was looking into like even how the brain works and expressing that the more you actually do, the more solid memories you have within a given time. It almost like stretches that time, right? So if I spent my year 28 just in my everyday routine and nothing was really different, then I probably would look back and think, yeah, time flew and I, didn't do much. Things kind of blurred. But because I did a lot last year and I have specific dates with specific memories that are very clear and distinct, it kind of stretches the time and it makes it seem like last year was actually a really long, good, amazing year for me. And I think we have the power to kind of create that, right? The more you do, the more you push yourself maybe out of your comfort zone, the more things you try, the more you're stretching that time because you're taking advantage of that time. And I do want to say that I don't think everyone needs to be the most ambitious person in the world. You don't have to fill your plate with a million things. A lot of people love a simpler lifestyle and they love their routine and they don't have that craving for new things. I am someone who craves change. I do crave change. I like new things. I wouldn't even say craving change, but I crave new experiences. I really enjoy trying new things. I love seeing new places. I love adventure. And to me, taking advantage of the time I have here on Earth is to be constantly trying to put myself in new situations. And that's me. And what I say might resonate with you, but keep in mind that not everyone has those same goals and ambitions. Some people love their simple life where they go to work, They come home, they take care of their kids, they spend time with their partner, and, maybe once in a while they switch things up and go away for like a little weekend here and there. But some people just like a simpler life, and not everyone, has the urge to travel and do all these crazy things, whatever. So I think it's important to keep in mind that everyone is different, but I think wherever you are in your life, ask yourself, am I taking advantage of the time I have? After today, after these, 86,400 seconds of today are gone. That's all you have. So spend it wisely, and keep in mind, last thing I'll say, keep in mind of, how you're spending your time day to day. Are you constantly on your phone? Are you engaging in behaviors that are helpful and useful to you and good for your brain? And, are you doing things like reading versus just scrolling on social media? Are you engaging in some sort of hobby you enjoy? Are you taking some time to, stretch your body, move your body? So I think we can look at this as a broad scale of your life and wanting to take advantage of life. And then we can bring it closer and say, well, what can I do today that tomorrow me will be proud of? I always ask myself this question: what can I do today that tomorrow me will be proud of? And we could kind of adjust that to this quote and say, what can I do today to know that I used my 86,400 seconds wisely? So I'm going to leave that here. I hope this was short and sweet enough for you. Let me know in the comments what you think about this quote. What are something that you want to do this year to kind of take advantage of life and take advantage of the seconds you have each day? I hope you have a beautiful week. All the links are below. You can check out all my work at mindsetmatterswithvic.com, and I will see you very soon. Bye.